Mm, let me share my screen. So any one of you are new into SAP, let me know. So I hope Saurabh is from MMO.
No, bro. SD.
Sorry, SD is my student, our student only. Sandeep, Ritesh MM, you only ask this question,
Take it.
right?
Hi sir, this side is Ritesh. Sir, total years of experience I have 5 years, and I'm a SAP MM functional consultant.
Okay, good, just thanks. Santosh, I hope you are also SAP functional consultant.
Yeah, I'm into SAP basis, so I just want to know what will be helpful for ABAP if I get to know.
Of course, correct.
Sir,
Okay, so
sorry for disturbing you. Sir, we want to learn the SAP related to only MM functional side, not just like in full ABAP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, whatever I am planned for this batch is applicable for all models of SAP, SD, MM, finance, all them people. But any specific with respect to module, maybe here and there very small things maybe is there. If you want that specific things, you can ask me and I can tell it. But otherwise, whatever I have planned. The course topics is general for MM and SD and finance, even for basis people also up to some extent, basis as well, or any people.
Okay, sir.
Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as I don't teach about what is SAP and all, okay, because we are in SAP, okay. What is the ABAP full form? What is that ABAP full form? Advanced Business Application Programming.
Yes.
What exactly meaning of this one could be? Think of. SAP's own programming language, this one. ABAP is SAP's own programming language. So it is not useful outside the SAP. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say here. Okay. This
Yes.
is all for business applications to build. Okay. What could be the business applications meaning? For all business applications within SAP.
Specific business related modification as per client requirement we can make through ABAP.
Hmm. You can say business applications, nothing but like a simple example is sales order, purchase order, material creation, right? All these are the business applications or nothing but business documents as well. Okay. Suppose if I take MM01, for example, this is one application where we will create a new materials, right? This is the material creation screen in the GUI. In the GUI.
Yes.
So I will show quickly one flow as well, the data flow. Okay, na? So that you will understood clearly what is the concept of. The entire SAP flow is like this. Entire SAP flow. This will be the business T code. Like business T code is, anyone can tell what could be the business T codes? What are the different things we can consider as a business transaction codes? All MM01, VA01, ME21, and
Yeah.
ME23,
Yeah.
all
MM01.
these are business transaction codes. Why is business transaction codes? Because business users will use this transaction codes. Okay. So this is the concept. If I'll click on save button here. Okay. the backend code, right? ABAP code, backend code will trigger. That code will transfer the data from your front-end screen from the we call as in programming terminology we call as UI interface from front-end UI interface. Data will be transferred through the ABAP program. This is the ABAP program. This is our program here. Majority of the work, whatever that we observe in the real-time day-to-day SAP projects or SAP environment, this is the one scenario, right? Where users will be going to create the information in the system, right? Examples is MM01 now, okay? Material creation, MM02, change of the existing material, MM03, MM03 I'll come later because that's the data extraction concept will come. I'll take MM01, 02. Instead of better is MM01 only first. MM01 no? BA01 no? For sales order creation no? Okay. And ME21N no? Purchase order creation no? Okay. For example, BP, business partner. Okay. And even the company code, transaction code. Okay. Creation of company code. All this the backend, right? Once you enter the data, okay, once you enter the data, you click on the save button. Okay, this screen, what you see is designed by ABAP only backend. And once you save also the code trigger is ABAP code only. And the data will transfer to database. This is the flow. All data creation scenarios, you take a configuration or you can take a master data, you can take a transaction data. All this data will be data transfer concept is this only to the database tables. When the user is going to create a like example as a new materials. Clear? Any doubt here in this flow? Just to understood flow. Anyway, practically you see it, then you will understood more clearly. This is the flow. Okay.
Yes.
Even if it is a sales order as well. Suppose if it is a sales order, what do? You create a sales order, new sales. Create new sales order. All the data you entered on the screen now. Once you create the sales order, you click on save button here. Data will transfer from the screens to database. This is the concept. From screen to the database. This is the database tables. Okay. This is SAP database tables. Data will update. Will update meaning is SAP has written the code using the ABAP. Clear? Now I will go and create one new material here. Okay. This screen, right? You might have seen many of you, especially maybe other than the basis people, right? Even either you are SD or MMO, you might have seen this type of screen, right? Create materials.
Yes.
Right? So this screen is developed by using the SAP skin programming, multiple programming, backend code. So how do you see that is? Go to click on system, status. Right? You can see the program here. Double click here. This is skin programming here. So if you go to here, this is all the code responsible for all that skin fields, data transfer, everything. This is the code. Or the best place is where you can see the perfect code is there is a transaction code SC93. SC93, if you go, you give the transaction code MM01. It will give you the backend program, what is responsible for that. A back program. So this is the program. Take this program. To see the more details of the code, we'll go to SC80. SC80 is the ABAP workbench where you can see all programs, so tables, everything at one place. Copy paste here. See here. This is the program background of your MM01. This is the screens you can see here. These are the screens here. You can go to the layout, you can see here. So through the transactional code, I'll also show the first. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Okay. So I'll create one new material here. So I'll choose a material type. Randomly I'm choosing here. Right? This is called as a screen fields here. This is called as input output. This is called as a drop down. This is not a search cell. This is a drop down. We will see this part of the course, how to develop this simple, not a very big code. Are you getting my point here, what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So I'll take a suppose chemical industry. Randomly I'm choosing here. Okay, now say maybe the waste material here. Okay. Now I press enter here. The moment I press enter, it will go to the next screen. Enter. Click on basic data one and press enter here. So you are entering some basic information of the material here. This all fields is enabled. Okay. All this, as I said already, this is a screen programming. Backend is ABAP code. You can write here test material. Okay. I can give the base units of measure as kg. You can make all these through the coding or through the screen attributes. So which field should be mandatory, which field should not be mandatory and all. Or through the configuration settings as well might be from functional side point of view. Okay. I choose the base units of measure. So what do you call this option in SAP? This one. This option. This icon. It's called search help. So we'll build through the ABAP. We don't need any coding, I'll tell you. Through the coding also you can develop as part of the course. And I'll give some material group. Randomly I'm giving here. Say I'll give gross weight as 100 of this material. Net weight is 50. And gross weight is kg. How do you measure the weight? These are the input information I am given on the screen here. Here. This is a business transaction code. We enter the data. Okay. Think of, I can say put here, okay. Think of, once the moment I click on save, what is going to happen? User is entered the data, new material data. This flow, you entered the data, new material creation. If you want confusing, I'll create one more slide here. Go to here. Okay. MM01 here. Okay. The moment I click on save button here, backend screen programming will trigger, ABAP code will trigger, and that will transfer the data into SAP database tables, Mara table. Which table is that? For materials?
Mara.
Mara.
And value.
So back ABAP SAP has written the code to which tables the data should go. We can also write the code, our own code for the custom transaction code. This is the business transaction code standard here. This is the flow day to day what will happen in all the SAP business activities, I can say. Not only SD, FI, you take any transaction code, business transaction code. This is the flow. Data insert flow. That means data saving flow. Creating sales order, purchase order, all these scenarios. Now, the moment I click on save, backend ABAP code will trigger. That code will transfer the data to database tables. Now, I'll click on save. I'll click on save here. You see the information message through the baddies. This concept has come while I was teaching this as an example. I mean, as part of the example, this has come. Press enter here. Done. The journey is completed. Journey means the journey is from the business transaction code, the data went into SAP database tables. Now to see this materials data which has been stored, what is database? What is the database you understood? Why is the database is required?
You have to store data into the tables, whatever the data you're entering.
So everything should be saved somewhere, right? Hence, database is required. For example, all our other data will be there in the government database of the other, right? All our PAN card details will be there in the government database of the income tax department, PAN details, PAN card details. For example, if you are joined into the company, maybe you are joined to Capgemini. So all your details will be there in the company database of the Capgemini, or your name, first name, last name, gender, address, everything will be saved in the database. Without database, nothing can be done in the IT. For example, something we post in the YouTube, right? The data your video has to be saved in the database. The same process, the flow is same. Whatever you do, any activity in the IT, this is the flow for storing the data. Or you post something in your LinkedIn, the data will transfer like this only to database. Or you post something in the Facebook, the information will go and sit in the database. This is the flow. Okay, now to see the SAP database tables data, which transaction code will go? Now the data you want to see, whatever the data I have entered. What transaction code I should go so that I can see that,
SC16.
you all use SC16N, okay?
Yeah.
We use SC11. That is
Okay.
technical transaction code. So where you can see the structure of the table as well. Okay, I'll go to here, give the table name here, click on display. So this is the structure of the table. So we are going to understood as part of the course, all this, what is this primary key, why this flag, what is the foreign key, all these things we are going to cover. I mean, I am going to cover as part of the course. Okay. What is the primary key, all practically. Okay. Now to see the data, I'll go to the contents. Data means records. Records means group of fields. This is the record. Record means group of fields. This is the fields. These are the fields here. Okay. Suppose you want your own material, what you just now created, you might be knowing this, you can search it here. 3:1. Go back. Go back. Back. 3:1. 3:1 here. What is this skin we call? This type of skin in general, you might have seen many of you. This type of skin. It is a selection skin, nothing but input skin. You are giving the input to the system program so that it will search only this material. This also is the part of the ABAP course, what I am going to teach. How to design this type of, very simple, you don't need a big coding skills. Not very depth ABAP technical skills is required. Any questions here?
No.
Now if I click on execute, right, the data which have been created through MM01 has been transferred to database table. This is the record. Record means group of fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this, there are different number of fields. This is called columns is having the fields. This is called a data or record. This is one record. Okay. Now, if I double click here, I can see the data here. Right? Material number, material type, ABF. I have chosen the ABF. Industry sector, I have chosen the C. C means you can see here. See the chemical industry I have taken. Internally, whatever the chemical industry you have taken, it has been converted into as a C by ABAP program. And that data has been came here. This is the gross weight. This is the net weight. This is the units of measure. You can also see here. Click on back. This is the column technical names. If you want to use technical business names, go to here. You can choose here the if we go to here settings, okay, click on user parameters. You can see now the label of the field. This is technical field. This one you will not be knowing. Functional name. If you want a business name, go to here, choose field name here. You can see here now. If you want to see only required fields, go to here, settings, choose fields, deselect all the fields, choose what fields you want to see, material number, okay, created or no, industry sector, material type, material group, and gross weight and net weight also. I can search here, gross weight, gross weight, net weight, unit of weight. So now only these fields only see in the output here. Units of measure here. Click on copy here, apply. Now this data only you see. This is the data of the table. Now suppose I will change the materials data. From instead of 100, I will make it 80. The same flow will happen now. What I will do is I will go to MM02 here. I am going to change the existing materials data. Save. This is SAP database tables. Okay. Once you give the material number, because you are going to change the existing materials data, backend ABAP code, what SAP has written, it go here, search in the database. If it is found that material information, it gives back to you in the editable format. Once you click on save after changing the data, control will go back again to transfer the data from here to here. These three flows will happen now. In here, because we are creating as a new material, only one flow. Here, three flows will happen. First, you are searching existing materials data. So control will go to here, check in the database, bring the data, this arrow. And once you change it, click on save, go back and save in the database tables. Okay, I'll do it quickly, this one, MM02. I'll go to MM02. MM02. Okay, 4 to 1 now. See, the moment I press enter button here, the moment I press enter button, this flow will happen. The moment I press enter key, right? The moment I press on enter, this flow will happen. This flow. So what is the meaning of this? Go and search the database. If this material number is available, bring data back to here. Press enter. Save it now. Sorry, enter. See, the data has come now. This data has been transferred from the database to the screen, basically, from here to here. From database to, from here to here. That's what you see here. Now all the data is in readable format. I'll make it this one change 80. I'm changing one value only. Now think of once I click on save, what will happen? If I click on save, what will happen? Backend ABAP code will trigger because this is everything is ABAP code only. Code will trigger. That code will carry this data from screens to database. Currently, the cursor is in the screen. Your control. You are on the screen. Now data will transfer from screen to database. Save it. Okay. Press enter here. Now this 100 is going to overwrite with 80. Press enter here. So data has been changed. How to check it? Go to again Mara table. Here it should become, instead of 100, it should become 80. Think 1 minute, why it is not yet showing as 80?
Oh, we need to refresh it.
Perfect. So once you refresh, the changed data will reflect here. 80 has come here.
Yes.
Everything has been taken care by the SAP backend ABAP code. Similar type of requirement, if anything comes, okay, instead of MM01, if they ask for ZMM01, we should use ABAP logic and then ABAP concept, then we should build this type of skin and coding. So it, depends on you. Maybe some of you are not that much required to know full depth of ABAP to write, but still, right? If you know this concept, you can give a better requirement to your ABAP people. You know where is what and all. If you are more little bit interested, you can do yourself as well the ABAP. Small things. For this type of things, code is less only. But whereas the reports and all, slightly the code will be a little bit big to write. But for this type of scheme design and all, not much code, small code only. So last flow, MM03 flow. If I go to MM03, this is MM03 here. What is the purpose of MM03?
To display the material view.
So only you can see the data information, not in the editable format. Understood, right? Data control go to here, brings back data from here to here and show you in the non-editable format. This is database, SAP database, table Mara. I'll go to MM03. Okay, I'll press enter here. The moment I press enter here, the data control go to database program will bring the data here now. See, everything is gray out. We can't change anything here. So this flow has been completed. This flow, it went into database. It has found the material. It has given back to you on the screen. So if it is MM03, inside the ABAP code has been written by ABAP people, so that make sure that these fields should not be in the editable format. That is the code written by SAP. ABAP code only, ABAP only. Clear? Any doubt in this flow, what I said?
No.
Clear, right?
Yes.
So one more flow. I don't create sales order, purchase order. I'll show you how the data stores. For example, I'll go to purchase order so that you know what is this header table, item table. Quickly, 5 minutes. /n. Suppose I'll go to ME23N to see the purchase order. Right? This is a new purchase order. Okay. This is called through the ABAP scheme programming. They have done this type of controls and model pool programming. This is called model pool programming. This is called tab steps. ABAP code backend. Tab steps. How many items are there here? You can see here one by one. These items. You are very familiar with this type of scheme, right? How many items are there?
10.
Items number. How many items are there? 1, 2, 3, 10, right?
10 items.
10 items.
10 items. So you know this is the item data, right? And this is all the header data. This is all the header data, purchase order number, supplier, all these things. This is single record. This is called not record, records. Record is different, records are different. Record means one. Records means multiple. This is 10 records. You might have heard already table names, right? EKKO, EKPO. Okay, how this is stored in the database, I'll show you. I'll go to EKKO table. Really, you'll enjoy once you know the basic ABAP, or at least basic things. What is this header data? What is the item data? How is linked and all? We go to here, go to the header data. EKKO. Click on display. Okay. Here, okay, this is header data, right? Purchase document header data. You will get only one record for one purchase document number. How? Because it's the primary key, unique. Okay. To see the data, click on contents, copy paste the purchase order number from here. Take this purchase order, copy, go to here, go to S11. There is no question of more than one record you will get because it is the primary key, because header data. Header data you can imagine, you might be already experts in this header data, you don't need to tell, right? Suppose if you go to supermarket bill, in the supermarket bill, which is the header data? You can go to supermarket, right? Which is the header data on the supermarket bill? Information. Supermarket name, phone number, website, right?
Yes.
All the things is header data. What is the item data in the supermarket bill? Whatever the items we purchase.
Yes.
Maybe 20 items, 30 items. That's how I'll tell to ABAP people to make them understood more clearly, because functional people is easy to understood already because you live in the terminology. Now I'll take this one. I'll go to the item table, EKPO table. I'll go to /4, S11, EKPO table. Click on display. Go to the contents. I'll copy paste the purchase order number here. Think 1 minute. If I pass purchase order document number, how many records it will come for this given purchase document number? You can see the document here. 10 items are there. So how many records it should come?
10.
10. This is a concept actually. So I go to here. Number of records 10. You can see the data also. Execute here the 10 records. How the data will transfer from the screen to database. Items data will go to here. Header data will go to the header table. This table. It can be. This is header data. So this is header data. Because single record always. This is the header data. This record. And this is the item data. This is your item data. And document data, document information you can see here. This ME23 and all permanent data will not store. Only once you log in, once you search for that, it comes on the screen. This is screen data, not a database table. This is your purchase order here. So this purchase order, this items data is in this table, and header data, right? All this header data is available in this table, AKKO table, this one. Same thing, you take the sales orders also. For example, if you go to sales order, you'll take existing sales order here. This is sales order data. So how many items are there here? How many items are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? If I take to sales order items data, take sales order, go to sales order item data. Which is sales order item data? Any one of you can tell table name? Item data. VBAP item data. Sales document item data. Contents. Copy paste the sales document number. You can see here. Clear concept here? Follow? This all backend is primary key, foreign key, parent table, check table. Quickly, I'll show you the parent and check, parent and child. For example, we all know MARC, MARA table, right? MARC is material number with the plant. Here, data. This is the material number. For example, what is the parent table for this field in this table? If you want, put the cursor here, click on foreign key here. It will tell you this is the parent table. Check table means parent table. This all will be going to do practically in the training, not just theory. I'll make you to create the foreign key concepts. This is a thing here. What I did is I went into the table. I tried to find out which is the parent table. I put the cursor here and press on the F1, this button. You'll get this screen. This table is the parent table because check table means parent table. Or sometimes you can also find by double clicking the field name here. Suppose you double click here, material number, double click here. It goes to data element. We'll see all domain. What is this? Go to here. Go to value range. This you can see here. So majority cases, your value table could be parent table. Any questions?
No.
What I'm saying is, I mean, clear or I'm going a little bit fast and all.
It's clear.
Because you know SAP skin. That's why I'm navigating.
Check
Huh?
the parent table, no? From here.
This could be the parent table, most of the cases. This
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll
No,
see.
sir, no question.
It will be very interesting. This value table, check table, and quickly I'll show you the configuration also quickly in 2 minutes. How the backend will work. Suppose if I go to SPRO, okay, I'll do some configuration. Some new company I'll create. Go to here. This is your area, right? Your ADA. SPRO. Go to here, enterprise structure, definition. I just try to create one new company. So that backend code is ABAP only. Concept. What? Simple code, not code. Views. Click on here. Define a company. Click on define a company. This, click on new entries. New company we are creating. Okay, na? I think OX10, I don't know the transaction code of this one. No? Click on new entries. New company I'm creating here. Say MR is 4. So very interesting this one, especially this small one, this one. No? Backend is simple ABAP concept. I cannot, backend standard SAP code generates automatically. Right. This is customizing data, right? Again, 3 types of data we all know, right? Especially functional people will be knowing this one. Anyone can tell? There are 3 types of data in SAP. What is the 3 types of data? The entire SAP runs on this type of data. One is the master data. Second one is the transaction data. Third one is customizing data. Right?
Yes.
Customizing data is very high level data. Right? At the beginning of the projects or when we map the business into SAP, we go for creating like what are the examples of customizing data? What could be examples of customizing data?
Client dependent.
That concept is different. They client dependent, independent.
Okay.
In terms of types of data, 3 types of data: master data, transactional data, customizing data. Customizing data is one time we create, right? Company code, plant, storage location, company, right? What I know, distribution channel, right? Sales organization. This type of data we call as a customizing data. And master data is very rarely changing data, right? Material master, sales, not sales order, material master, vendor master, customer master, right? Bank information, employee data. This is called as master data. And transaction data?
Transaction data is related to PR, PO, GR, invoice,
PRPO, sales
GRQ.
quantity, sales
Yeah.
orders, all these things. The backend code is very simple concept here. How do you know is press F1 here. It'll give you the pop-up here. And technical attributes. Right? You can see the maintenance view. This we are going to learn this as part of the course. I will make you practically. This is the backend is maintenance view. Double click here. See, this is the maintenance view. This view is responsible to transfer the data of the customizing data to the tables. Which table? Go to here. This is the table. Again, double click here. That company is the customizing data, company information. How do you know? Go to here. Check it here, see here. C means customizing table. This one. If I go to Mora table, you can see what is that type, master data. Go to S11. Go to Mora. Click on display. Go to here. See here. Master and transaction data. There is the delivery class A. We'll see all this practically. Now here, the moment I click on save button here, okay, data will transfer into the database table. I think I moved here, not this.
It's on this page only. Okay, we can close this.
I think, wait,
Yes, here only. Yes, close.
no, I think, no, I am here, right? That's why I cannot close that back.
Okay.
I navigated to the table S11.
Yes.
Now I click on save. The moment I click on save, right, this is the customizing data. Hence, it will ask the customizing transport request, not a workbench request, because it's a customizing activity. Data has to transfer from one client to other client and from development to quality also through the transport request, as we know. Click on save. So this will go inside the database table. Save. Enter. Customizing request. This is a customizing request. Now you can check it in the database table. Copy this. Same way you can also go or go to data S11. Same function of one. Go to technical attributes. Go to the view. Go to the table. Double click here. Go to contents. Copy paste the company name. Execute. Data has come now. So earlier MM01 is the data for the master data. This data flow is backend is the customizing data. Backend concept is the maintenance view. SAP has created the maintenance view for all the customizing data, like company code, plant, all these things. We'll see all this practically. It will be very interesting. No coding, nothing required. Any questions here?
No.
So this is the simple demo. Okay, as designed 25 hours as a course duration. No? Okay, only 1 second. Hold on. Yes.
Yes.
Sir, every session we can get a recording from your side.
Of course, of course. In terms of course contents already I given in the group. Okay, those contents I'll be covering. If you want, I can explain, but right, what I will give in the word format as well. Hello?
Yes. Yes.
I'll give the word. So basic things, what you need, very important things is you need these topics. ABAP dictionary. This is the heart for entire SAP, not only for the ABAP or SD or MM, because this is a database, right? Everything runs here in SAP on this only. Okay, please stay back, ABAP people, 5 minutes. I am completing this one. Okay, you can stay back, please. Okay, so this is ABAP dictionary. Very, very, very important. Once you will be expertise in this one, right? You really love the job what you are doing, because every day, whatever you are seeing as a functional consultant, right? As I said already, header data, item data, right? Foreign relationship, check table, parent, child, all these tables, so data elements, so domains, so everything will fall under this one here. Okay. Next, here, all basic ABAP, all ABAP. Basics like internal tables, so variables, so work area, okay, loop statements. So this is not a very big code you need. I mean, not very much high-end technical skills is required for you as a function consultant. So all these are very basic, simple things to make you to understand. And the database statements, so select statements. Without this, no SAP, ABAP, database statements. So next, function models, so smart forms, so Adobe forms, so Adobe forms, so enhancement, badges and all you need, right? Enhancements, so iDocs, so file interfaces, so okay, file interfaces. And if you also, I can cover the CDS view and Fiori apps. Basic things of this one you need to understand, Eclipse and all. Okay, so these things will be covering. I will can give you more details, the more content details clearly.
Yes.
Okay, no?
Sir, you also providing the SAP software as well?
SAP access is 2 months I provide.
Okay, so yeah, what is the cost, and tell me the
Huh?
what is the cost for the 2 month server access?
Part of the training I'll provide. Course
Okay, okay,
cost.
okay.
Cost. No additional charge, I don't do it. For example, Saurav Mandal, my candidate only, is learned long back SD.
Yes.
So for him, as I said already, I'm not charging any ABAP for this. So we'll take only the server cost only.
Yes.
Can I stop recording? Okay, na? Any questions?
No, sir.